Hello everybody out there, my name is Charlie Ranahan. I am the Global Product Line Manager of Equipment here at Mountain Hardwear, and we are gonna go over washing your bag. Let's start with the dirtiest word in the English language, dirt. Sleeping in sleeping bags inherently create some wear and tear because oils from your body, sweat, grime, they all start to build up. These clog fabrics and compromise your insulation, regardless of whether it's down or synthetic. So regularly washing your sleeping bag will extend its life and improve its performance. So where to start, you might ask? It sounds obvious, but the care instructions. These tags can typically be found on the foot box of your sleeping bag. So we know that some people like to tear these off. If you don't have a specific reason to, we highly recommend just keeping it on in case you do need to reference it in the future. Now, I repeat, your local dry cleaner does not need to clean your down sleeping bag. It's actually pretty easy to do it yourself. So let's run through the steps really quickly. First, again, inspect your bag for any debris and remove that debris. Next, toss it in a front-loading washer. We don't recommend a top-loading washer because the agitators can really damage your bag. Now, what to clean your bag with? A down-specific cleaner is best, but also a free and clear detergent works. Don't use products like Woolite or fabric softener as they can negatively affect the down and the shell materials of your bag. We recommend that you wash your bag in cold water on a delicate or a gentle cycle with an extra rinse cycle. Make sure that all of that water has been spun out of the bag before removing it from the washing machine, so you may have to run it a few times. One thing to note, do not pick up a bag full of water as it can and probably will damage it. Now moving to drying your down bag. So you're going to want to carefully place your sleeping bag in your dryer by supporting it from the bottom, as so, and not from either end of it. The weight of the wet insulation can damage your bag. So set the temperature to low heat and put it on for about 45 to 60 minutes. Add a couple of tennis or wool balls. This will help improve or help with any clumping, and it also helps with airflow. Another thing to note, we never recommend using dryer sheets. And a word to the wise, not all dryers are the same. So always keep an eye on your bag to make sure it doesn't overheat. So again, repeat this drying cycle a few times until all of the down is completely dry. Your bag might feel dry when you first pop it out, but the thing is, after you wait a little bit, you may find a few cold spots. So again, just make sure you monitor and inspect that bag a few minutes after it's been taken out of the dryer. Now let's change gears and look at washing synthetic bags. So it sounds obvious, but again, always look at those care tags. They're typically found at the foot box, as I showed you on this down bag earlier, and always reference these for instruction. Similar to a down bag, just generally the cleaning instructions are fairly similar. You're gonna wanna clean the bag of any debris. You're gonna wanna use that front loading machine instead of a top loading. Especially with bulkier bags though, you're gonna wanna make sure that you have room and space in your washer for them. If you don't, if the bag is too compressed, take a visit to your local laundromat. They probably miss you. We do highly recommend, similar to down, using a tech-specific or a free and clear detergent. Again, don't use that Woolite or the fabric softener. Wash in a gentle or a delicate cycle, and I can't say it enough, follow the care tag recommendations for water temperature. And similar again to that down bag, always rinse it, always make sure that it's thoroughly rinsed out before taking it out for drying. So we're gonna wanna dry this in a machine that's big enough to allow for ample airflow. Again, support that bag from the bottom and not from either end. Set your dryer to the lowest heat setting. Toss in a few of those tennis or those wool balls to help speed up the drying process. This can take multiple dry cycles depending on the size and the weight and the temperature of your bag. So make sure, again, you're putting it on multiple cycles, but you're also watching out to make sure it doesn't get too hot. So if you have any questions or concerns about your bag, feel free to contact our warranty team, who is always on hand to help you out. And that wraps it for sleeping bag care.